Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Last Exorcism, and this movie came out in 2010, and it's a bit complicated as to how to describe this movie because it's kind of a found footage documentary kind of ish horror movie. And what I mean by that is it kind of starts off as like a documentary just introducing to like these characters and like what they believe. And as the movie goes along, it kind of stops becoming a documentary and starts to become like more about like our main character trying to save this girl, like perform an exorcism on her, and that's pretty much the whole movie. And once we get into there, that's when it stops becoming a documentary and more just like a found footage horror movie. And it was always confusing as to what the movie was going for because normally in a found footage movie, you would not use music, but for whatever reason, they decided to just do that because that's what I guess a documentary would do. But this isn't a documentary, it's a found footage horror movie. And it's being used in like incredibly inappropriate moments where like something creepy is supposed to be going on and they're just playing like this rumbling sound effect from like Paranormal Activity where like sure, like maybe that doesn't make the most sense to have like a rumbling sound effect in that movie, but it was used in like the night scenes when like the demon was taking over like the female lead's body, and it was kind of just used as a tool to let you know what was happening. And it did serve a purpose, where in this movie it serves no purpose, it just drags the movie down. And when the movie starts, it's okay. It's not terrible, and it's just introducing you to these characters, and it does an okay job at doing these things and setting certain things up. It's not the worst thing in the world. The acting isn't great for the most part. I thought the main character, played by, I'm probably going to butcher this name, Patrick Fabian? Fabian. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but he's the guy from Better Call Saul. He plays Howard in that show, and he's great in Better Call Saul, but in this movie he's fine, I guess, but his character is really weak, and he doesn't really have much to work with, and I was kind of enjoying his character in the first half of the movie because he was just pretty much exposing all this religion and just saying like, yeah, it's all fake, and it's kind of showing how he's pulling off certain tricks while performing an exorcism, and it's shown that he has no idea what he's doing, and he's just literally just coming up with ideas just on the spot, and he just doesn't know what to do, and that was kind of fun to watch. And he was just showing off all these fake tricks, and it would cut him to like putting this gear on and setting up all this stuff to make it look like an actual exorcism or as if there was a demon in the house or something. And there's things to like about the movie, but as a whole, once it all comes together and once we get into the second half, that's where things really start to fall apart. And I was never scared once. I didn't care about any of the characters. I didn't find any of them interesting. I did not care about their situation. And it was just overall a really stupid movie, and I wasn't particularly bored, and I can't really think of a moment where I felt as though I was not entertained by anything that was going on because it was always stupid stuff happening. And I guess I'll just get into the ending as best as I can without spoiling anything, because the ending to this movie is probably in the top 10 most unsatisfying endings to a movie ever. Like really cheesy effects, and you don't really get much of anything that you would want out of a movie like this, and it doesn't earn it, and it's just really unsatisfying and lame. And that's about all I have to say about The Last Exorcism. It's terrible, it's not good, it's not even funny bad to be enjoyed. I didn't find it boring. It was nice and short, only an hour and a half, but there's barely anything good about it, and it's not scary in the slightest, and That's about all I have to say about it. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Last Exorcism a 2 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of The Last Exorcism, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Cabin Fever. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.